Web3 TV.
Rich Dad Poor Dad author predicts Bitcoin to hit $250,000 by 2026. And the U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, is moving to authorize spot crypto trading even without approval from Congress. What does this all mean for you? We're here to break it down. I'm Adel Burton, and you're watching Crypto TV. Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki is doubling down on his bullish outlook, predicting Bitcoin will hit $250,000 and gold to hit $27,000 by 2026. He says he's buying more Bitcoin, Ethereum, gold, and silver ahead of what he calls a coming economic crash. Kiyosaki cites economists like Jim Rickards and Tom Lee, claiming hard assets will outperform as the Federal Reserve prints fake money to cover debt. He points to Metcalfe's law and Greshaw's law to support his case that sound money will rise as currencies weaken. If Kiyosaki's crash scenario plays out, could his $250,000 target become the most accurate prediction of the next bull run? Before we head to our next story, let's take a look at the crypto markets. Over to you, Krista.
Thank you, Adele. Shh. Don't make a sound. Just sit back, relax, and let this week's Crypto Bubbles forecast slowly unwrap itself for you. This week's hot highs, internet computer kept the heat steady at 81%. Filecoin came in hot with a wild 77.5%, while Zcash stayed deliciously bullish at 69.9%. These tokens, they really know how to keep the pressure rising. Smooth, bold, and hard to ignore. This week's cold lows, Bit&Soar froze at 15.4%, SPX chilled down at 6.6%, and Pi Network sleeped icy at 5.7%. When the passion fades, the cold heat squeak. That's your market's action for this week. The tokens that turn up the heat and the ones that lost their spark. If you want to stay one step ahead of the teas, lock in your weekly time frame and refresh those tickers every Monday. Until next time, stay hot, stay confident, and bubble watch like it's your private ritual. I'm Krista 2 Moons. Back to you, Adele.
Thanks, Krista. Now back to the news. The U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, is moving to authorize spot crypto trading even without approval from Congress. Acting Chair Caroline Pham has been personally meeting with regulated exchanges to launch retail spot products for tokens like Bitcoin and Ethereum as early as next month. The CFTC is also building a new enforcement unit and developing a policy to allow stablecoins as tokenized collateral by next year. This marks a significant shift in U.S. regulatory approach, with the CFTC asserting that it already has enough legal authority to oversee digital asset trading. If successful, this move could give institutional investors their first fully regulated path into spot crypto markets. But without congressional backing, will the CFTC's bold push hold up under political pressure? Only time will tell. So, Krista, what's your take on Kiyosaki's prediction of $250,000 by 2026?
Well, Adele, that's a wild prediction indeed, and I'm confident that 2026 will be a wild ride for everyone. But me and my 2 moons are always up for it. Are you?
It's an interesting point. Kiyosaki has been a great inspiration in terms of making predictions, working alongside Trump. But $250,000, do you see that as being accurate?
Yes, I would say Bitcoin to the moon.
Only time will tell. And that is a wrap. I'm Adel Burton.
I'm Krista 2 Moons.
And you're watching Crypto TV.
Web3 TV.